Daniel, first tell us about your upbringing and being raised in a Baha'i home.
So part of being raised in a Baha'i home is being exposed to Baha'i children's classes, which is really focused on spiritual education. And that had a profound impact, I believe, on who I am as a person as well as my spiritual growth and development. Another aspect of those children's classes was that it was racially diverse. I grew up in a predominantly white community, and the community next to ours was predominantly black. And one of the most impactful, series of events in my life was having children's classes with children from the predominantly black community. And they became my best friends growing up and my best friends in high school. And I think that gave me, well, first a very enriching experience growing up, but also a unique perspective as I got older. Also, when I was about 10 or 11, my parents decided to adopt two children. My brother and my sister are both are from Korea originally. They're half black, half Korean. So I ended up growing up in a racially diverse family as well as a culturally diverse family. I think that further enriched, my life and gave me a broader perspective as I became an adult.
How does this influence how you and Tianqi raise your two children?
Yeah, so I think in a number of ways. First, racial and cultural diversity is very important to us. Obviously, my wife is not in the same culture as me. She's Chinese, so we ourselves are culturally diverse, and we have to walk that line, both kind of socially and spiritually. But then, our broader family is extremely racially and culturally diverse. And so exposing my children to different cultures, different ideas, different perspectives is very important in our lives. In addition, having a spiritual upbringing is also important for our family. We often have devotionals, and we also try to participate in consultation to resolve conflicts within the family. So if there is a disagreement between Tahare and Mishkin, oftentimes Tahare will ask to have a consultation so that we can work out the problems.
Tianqi, how do you integrate Baha'i life into your home with the kids being so busy with school and out-of-school activities?
For example, we have a virtual tree in our house. We put all the virtues in the card, wood card, and we put on the tree. So we try to remind ourselves what kind of virtue we need to practice every day. So if something happened, for example, something happened to Mishkin today, then we can talk about it. Then we always try to say, let's practice be patient, or let's practice be kind. So we just try our best to remind everybody.
Tell us about the activities at the Baha'i children's classes. Do you study all religions or mostly Baha'i history?
In our Baha'i children's class, we have all the children come from different religions and cultures. We talk about all the culture and different and the religions too. We also study some Baha'i history, and in children's class we also have some art activity and music and games. We all bring all the thing to the activities.
Mishkin, tell us about something that you really enjoy doing at your Junior Youth Spiritual Empowerment Program. What's your favorite activity there, some of your favorites?
We did these two Zoom fundraisers, and we raised a lot of money for racial awareness, and just meeting friends is really good in the junior youth class.
What would you tell families who want to develop their children's virtues and character?
I would encourage families to look to the sacred texts of the various world religions. In Baha'i faith, we believe that the prophets who bring the divine texts are the spiritual educators for the world, and that they are the source for spiritual education. I would also encourage families to incorporate the arts. One of the things that Baha'i children's classes do really well is to always have an art component to the spiritual education, which allows the children to express themselves.
And how do you give your kids a sense of purpose and to make them feel like a world citizen?
Yeah, I think, in this world there are many challenges and people are in crisis, and having my children be aware of these challenges gives them a sense of accountability to make this world a better place.
So when your family wants a good laugh, who usually starts it? Tahari with a joke? You have one you can share?
Why don't you use a pencil that's broken?
I don't know. Why do you use a pencil that's broken?
Because it's pointless.
Well, why don't you share a fun fact with us?
Yeah.
Fun fact, in a nuclear explosion, there's a radius where all frozen pizzas are cooked perfectly.
Okay.
That's how we'll end it.
Okay.
What is your favorite Baha'i prayer, and can you share it with us?
Oh God, guide me, protect me. Make of me a shining lamp and a brilliant star. Thou art the mighty and the powerful.